Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off after returning to our capital and telling Eobald what a terrible teacher he was. Well, among other things, of course. In any case, we now need to talk to Amiri about something, so let's talk, baby. Also, in between episodes, I leveled up the rest of my companions, so there's that. But anyways, Amiri, enough jibber jabber. More jibber jabber. Remember that evil spirit who haunted the Six Bearers? The one we drove away? Well, don't think I'm crazy, but he visited me in a dream. Oh, Amiri? Have I ever visited you in a dream? Would you maybe like to describe this dream in great detail? Cause, you know, I dream about you. Says I'm a thief because I stole his sword. Remember? That big one. Armag broke it. Also says he has all my tribe as hostages. All of them. Nilok too. Says they'll be dead if I don't return the sword. Okay. Did you really steal that giant, the sword from the giant? Does he know that the sword is broken? Where is he keeping your tribe? Did you really steal that sword from the giant? Well, no need to lie now. I found it. I lied to everyone I took it in battle, but the giant was dead for a long time. How could I know he would want his old piece of iron back? Okay, so does he know that it's broken? He knows. I saved the hilt. The ghost tells me to forge a new blade. He even said how to do it. There's a whole ritual. Wow, did you write it down? Where is he keeping your tribe? He said, first I have to fix the sword, and then he'll tell me where my tribe is. Okay, I'll see what I can do, I guess. Oh, I guess it's a kingdom event. I understand. The repair will cost a lot. I never held no such amount in my hands, but Nalak. The barbarian shakes her head in grief. Okay, so I guess we have to spend some BP on it? Sure. Jubilost? What are you doing in here? I guess he's still trying to figure out the riddle? No, right? Unless... And we need to also speak to Tristan. I think he said he was out on a ledge or something? Tristan? Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. You have so much more to live for? Like my constant barrage of insults to your person? Is that something to savor? Well, I mean, it's certainly something for me to savor, because I enjoy insulting you, but, still. Alright, so there we go. He's hanging out with Harem. Why would you want to hang out with Harem? My goodness. Alright, sir. Oh, you've come. Tristan tilts his head to the side and remains silent. You notice he's holding something in his hands. It's so strange. I don't know if I should be glad or frightened. Anyway, thank you for finding some time for me. Like, yeah. Tristan turns his head. If it weren't for his blind eyes, you would imagine he's looking into the distance. I mean, he seems to function pretty well without his eyes, so... Or rather his sight. Since you freed me from Narissa's power, I've had time to think, Mon. About what happened to me and what Narissa did to me. About what she truly did. When I found myself here, without my wings, in a mortal body, I was terrified, man. And I believed everything she told me, for I believed it was she who'd stolen my freedom. At last I discovered that Narissa had lied to me, and ever since I sought a way to regain Sarenrae's gifts. And you know what I realized? No one is capable of taking the Deva's gifts, granted by his creator. Tristan's voice is barely audible. No one except for the Dawnflower herself. Okay. So you were made mortal by Sarenrae herself. Perhaps Narissa did find a way to do it. Is that so? Well, I'd say you've proven yourself deserving of your fall. So you were made mortal by Sarenrae herself? Tristan nods. I found no other explanation for what happened to me. Narissa's power is great, but not so great as to turn angels into mortals. I wanted to know if the way back to Sarenrae is open for me. I spent endless hours in prayer, asking for but one thing, man. A sign, a vision, a portent, a single word, and all I got in return was silence. Tristan smiles crookedly, having a grieving grimace. I wanted so badly to do something extraordinary, and it appears that I succeeded. I fell so low that even my most merciful lady couldn't forgive me for my sins. But the goddess still grants you spells. But you were deceived and frightened as well. I could forgive you, and in case you hadn't noticed, I'm no god of mercy. Sarenrae herself couldn't have simply abandoned you. Oh, I could forgive you. Right, that's a good point. I doubt she would have abandoned you? Tristan smiles warmly. You make me dare to hope that all is not lost. I'm afraid to believe it, but thank you for your kindness. Tristan straightens himself. Anyway, I didn't ask you to come to listen to my whining. I do not wish that my mortal deeds will end at deception and betrayal. It has cost me so much. Tristan shows you his hands. You see a crumpled leaflet, one of the invitations for the Kingdom of the Cleansed. Ah, wait, they're still around? I wish to put an end to at least one evil that Narissa spawned, and I'm asking your help in this. Okay, these cleansed simply do not rest. What are you going to do when you find the kingdom and the first faithful? Maybe you can finally tell me who this first faithful is and what is the Kingdom of the Cleansed? Where do we start? Okay, so what are you going to do when you find the Kingdom of the first faithful? Tristan's forehead, a moment ago creased in worry, becomes smooth and his voice grows tranquil. Consider me naive, but I still believe even the blackest soul can find repentance. I will try to find it even in the dark souls of the cleansed. I would not deny anyone of saving grace, man. Okay, so can you tell me who they are and what they're about? I only know what I could overhear, or what Narissa boasted to me. The one called the First Faithful is a former priest of Aristel named Ruthgert. When the Bloom came to his village, he lost faith. Aristel didn't protect his congregation, and Ruthgert was stripped of his position. And also his clothes. He really liked strip poker, especially when he had nothing to lose. After this, he set off for the Temple of the Elk to pray to his god one last time, and if he didn't answer, to throw curses in the face of his idol. Like so many others, Ruthgert was fooled by Narissa. She pretended to be the goddess of these lands, told Ruthgert the curse of the king, and promised him untold gifts in return for the death of his ruler. It was she who invented the name of the new cult, devoted to herself, and made Ruthgert its high priest. She knew just how to flatter him, in his moment of weakness and despair, and he, in his turn, did everything he could to draw his former congregation to this vile cult. Alright, they simply do not rest? It's strange, actually. The goddess who demanded your death was Narissa, and after the kingdom failed in its mission, she broke all ties with the First Faithful. Yet still its followers seek your death. Do they actually hope to return her to her favor? And where do we start? A faint smile appears on Tristan's face. I knew I could trust you and ask for your help. Thank you. I've heard that the cultists of the kingdom have been sighted once again, but now they no longer shout their slogans in broad daylight. No, they crawl from their lairs under the cover of darkness to abduct people to sacrifice. At least that's what's being said. We should return to their temple without walls, where they once held their rituals. Of course, the First Faithful is not so foolish as to return to the scene of his crimes, but perhaps another of the cleansed has visited this meeting place, held rituals, remembered pasts, gods know what else. If we're lucky, we might find something there. Okay, sure, I don't know if we'll necessarily work on that right now, but yeah. Because I think we still have some other stuff to attend to, don't we? Or do I? I actually don't remember. We know for a fact that we need to work on Amiri's blade, sure. And then maybe if we've got nothing else, perhaps we'll head out and attend to your stuff. But I don't know how much time needs to pass for the next set of events to occur, so we might just want to advance our time. Reforging the sword. After the duel with Armag, Amiri's sword has become unstable and unusable. It must be repaired. Must be forged anew, I would say. Does it matter who does what? I imagine not, right? 45 days? Good grief. Well, hopefully Rigongar will be okay for the next 45 days. Wow! 45 days. Actually, maybe we should use Lindsay. Hold on. How soon will the old man be done? In 9 days. Well, since this doesn't require a check, let's just go for Lindsay. Sure. And 100 BP. Dang it. That is expensive. Well, I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but still. Okay, so, let's see. I guess 9 days until something happens. Sure. So I'm thinking maybe we can actually just upgrade something in the meantime. Because otherwise, maybe work on our minister's stuff? Oh wait, no, that's the magister. Where is the minister? There we go. Okay, so in about a couple weeks. He'll be done, 45%, 55%. Gotcha. So in other words, we might need to save scum. Fine by me. Can I strengthen anyone's stuff in the meantime? Nope. Okay. I mean, I can, but nothing that I want. What about region upgrades? May not be a bad idea to work on some of these. This one? +5 to economy for 75 BP. That doesn't seem very useful. Easier claim would be nice, I guess. 20 days though. I mean, I don't imagine there's a lot of regions left to claim though, so I mean, I guess it'll add up a little bit. So sure, why don't I work on easier claim? Go for it, Canera. Fantastic, and easier upgrades will be either one of them. Gotcha. Okay, then how about I put a break here, and then we'll come back after we've safe scummed these two and their attempts at resolving shit, I guess you could say. Sure, unless we actually have stuff to attend to. Right, we can't confront Aymar, because I'm assuming that he's in Pitax, and we have to wait for news to come. Yeah, we'll just, you know, do everything in groups, I guess. Sure, we'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're back, and after some stepping into alternate dimensions, we have resolved our 2 events successfully, and we have a whole bunch more. So, the Sentinel, the priests of the Clockwork Cathedral in Absalom have offered to send us a unique servant. It is a clockwork sentinel, but built of gears and cogs. It cannot be bribed and will always be ready to protect the law. Such a miracle in the capital would greatly impress the people. Okay, so I guess Keston? 25% chance of success though. You know what, Keston? Go for it, I guess. Sure. The hero's reward, which we've had before as well. I think we can actually put Valerie on this. Hero's remains. Okay, so I would say local dwarves claim that one of their own, a renowned monster hunter, has perished in the king's domain. Together with an invaluable family relic, the leader of the clan requests permission to find his kin's remains and return them to his family. Alright, I don't know if harem's gonna be good to the dwarves, but I guess 20%. Oof, that is rough. Go for it. Octavia and Rugongar want to talk. A visitor's waiting at the castle, and the minister wants my attention. Gotcha. I guess we'll go attend to that now. Sure, why not? And maybe I'll actually work on Tristan's stuff. Well, I mean, it kind of depends on what Octavia and Rugongar want, I suppose. Hey, Ekun. We shouldn't have gotten caught, but we've been caught. I don't understand how. Litron learned who blew their spy's cover. In retaliation, they seized our own agents and executed them. They mean to send us a message, but what troubles me more is... Ekun sighs. What shall we tell their families? Do we promise them that we won't disown them? That could be dangerous. Do we need to denounce them? That would be disgraceful. My advice is to take care of their families, but secretly. The dead would have wanted this. Okay. They died for us in our cause. We shall openly honor the dead, which reduces relations but increases espionage. Take care of their families without attracting undue attention. -1 BP per week? Wow. Alright. We have nothing to do with them. That's what everyone must think. Hang 10 citizens of Galt in our territories for every victim among our people. Yeah, not great. Well, fine. I guess we'll take that BP hit. They fulfill their duty. We shall fulfill ours. We will take proper care of their families. Great, thanks. Whoa! You've got wings? Damn! Alright. What was your voice again? Hey, remember those books from Maestro Janusha's study? We hope to find something about your past in them. Or our past in them, sorry.
Well, we did, and I'm kinda sorry we looked.
We actually found something interesting, but it's a, sensitive conversation. We'll wait for you in the Palace Garden, near your viewing point. Okay, so I guess where Tristan was hanging out? Anyone else? Ah, the Bald Hilltop crew. No matter what curses the denizens of the First World cast upon you, no matter what cruel tactics they use, you repel them all with valor. Bravo, your highness. Accept this humble gift as a sign of gratitude from your subjects. Lindsay chuckles carelessly. Whatever Larissa has planned, I'm sure we can handle it. Each of our attacks is stronger than the last, but we're getting stronger too. Tristan's whisper is barely audible. In any case, it won't be long. Why do you think the attacks keep getting more dangerous? We can use the portal on the Bald Hilltop to... Can we use the portal to get to the First World and battle Narissa? Why do you think they're getting stronger? I think Narissa has been playing with us. If she attacked at full strength a few years ago, then the barony of Chumbo was in... When the barony of Chumbo was still in the cradle, we couldn't possibly have endured. I bet she still needed to keep us alive or something, but now that we've lost our usefulness, she decided to finally finish us off. I have a different theory. This curse from the Bald Hilltop is an unstable portal, a bridge between Galarian and the First World, and the more it is used, the more firmly anchored it becomes, which allows Narissa to send more and more powerful armies. I think both of you are right. The stability of the portal does play an important role in the increasing power of Narissa's attacks. However, it is true that she allowed the barony of Chumbo to get on its feet, at least when it was newly formed. How soon until Narissa is able to bring the full power of her army down upon us? I'd assume her strength has nearly reached its peak. We might not be there yet, but the next assault will surely be especially dangerous. Okay, thank you for the caution, I guess? Can we use the portal to get to her? Alas, not yet. The passage between worlds is not reliable. We can't be sure of where it'll take us, or if it'll activate at all, much like my colon. Such is the nature of unstable First World portals. Such a portal is unreliable even for denizens of the First World? We only see a small portion of the hordes that Narissa sends through the portal to attack us. Narissa doesn't care what happens to the countless who go missing. However, with each attack, the portal becomes more and more stable. I would imagine that soon the passage will become a steady bridge between Galarian and the First World. We only need to wait for that moment to attack. Okay, so I guess we'll have to prepare. We will prepare well. Just let her try to come at us again. We'll beat her back to where she came from. I'll cap our victory by writing a song about her. A really funny and embarrassing one. Everyone in the First World will be singing it for her. Great, thanks. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Or you could maybe create the world's greatest joke and then just make them all laugh to death. And Erlene has brought a scroll. Great, thanks. Anyone else with more useless garbage? Come on, give me all your useless garbage. That's right. Right. Deceiver. Great, thank you. More useless garbage. Probably. And that's it. Great. Highborn at heart. Oh, right, we need to talk to, Octavian Regongar. Deceiver is a dagger. I see. Put that away. Changer, put that away. Mithril scale mail. And... Oh! Oh, yeah. This is the gift that Valerie gave me. Oops, I completely forgot about that. Fantastic. Do I need to drop off anything else? I don't think I've got anything else that's really doing a lot of, what's it? Weighing me down. But, Harem, can you wear this helmet? No, you've got the headband of his inspired wisdom. Oh, actually, you know what? This gives a boost to your wisdom anyway, so perfect. Oh, look at that! We get to cover his ugly face. Fantastic. All the better. Alright, let me just quickly see if I've gotten anything to attend to, and I'm assuming we are GEWD. Fantastic. Alright. Octavia, Rigongar, let's talk. I'm assuming it's about your wings? Rigongar, did you want to talk about your wings maybe? About how they just sprout out of your back like a glorious pair of, things that sprout out of people's backs? Like maybe butts? Do people not have butts on their backs? Or is that just me? I mean, my parents always told me that it was a hump or a hunchback thing, but I mean, the fact that it leaks feces sometimes is a little disconcerting, but you know, we all have our albatross to bear, right? Okay, so what? I thought they were here. Where are you guys? Oh, that's not what we... I can see Rigongar's wings from afar, apparently. Wow. Octavia pensively fiddles with a small metal trinket while she waits. It takes her a moment to notice you as you approach. Oh, hi. It seems we haven't been properly introduced. Allow me, Octavia della Fiorini, heir to a noble title, a family manor, even a coat of arms with a motto. With a sad smile, Octavia shows you the trinket she was playing with. It's a fibula decorated with a coat of arms, a butterfly and an arrow. At the bottom you see the motto, "Serve solely my conscience." Okay, that's a motto? Sure. What about Rigongar? Did you learn anything of his past? Yes, but he'll tell you everything himself. So you're from a noble family. I could hardly believe it myself, but there's no doubt. I'm the missing daughter of the Marchioness della Fiorni. Missing. That's what they're calling it. And how did you discover all of this? It took a lot of work. After going through Janoshu's ledgers, not only did we find information about our purchase, we found a wealth of other data as well. Connections, suppliers, meeting places, but tracking it all down ourselves would have required crossing half the river kingdoms in all of Numeria, and we couldn't abandon you. So we did the boring but practical thing, like kings or their entourage might do. We hired a team of sleuths to follow the trail, and they found everything. Who bought us, who we'd been sold to, and where we're from. Finding a family was relatively easy. The Marchioness was already looking for me herself. They just needed to put a few pieces together to realize I was the missing heir of the Della Fiorni family. On the other hand, Reg's tribe had to be found with a looking glass, but it's no matter. We've certainly paid them well for their trouble. Do you know where to find your family? There isn't one, really. The Della Fiorni family was waiting before I was born. My mother's the last one. She's living in Pitax. Ah, in a small townhouse. I'm going to pay her a visit, and I'd like you to accompany me. Alright, as you wish, Your Excellency. It will be an honor to serve you on this excursion. Fine, I'll travel with you to the Della Fiorni manor. You should forget about it. Nothing good will come of meeting your mother. Okay, I'll go with you. Thank you, this means a lot to me. Oh, I guess we have to talk to them separately. Sure. Rigongar stands beneath a tree, gloomily looking down at the city below.
There you are. Well, we found my tribe. Now we just have to go have ourselves a friendly chat.
The half-orc clenches his fists. And what about Octavia? Did you learn anything about her family?
We did. Turns out she... Stop. No, I'm shutting up. That's her news to tell you.
And how did you end up figuring it all out?
Oh, that's another story entirely. We looked through Janoshu's books for a while, found where he bought us, from whom, and who helped him. We got all we could from them, but checking up on the information would have meant traveling all across Numeria and half of the river kingdoms. As you might recall, it wasn't exactly quiet here at the time. Not that it ever is, right? But you know we'd never leave you to a clean mess like that yourself. We ended up hiring a pretty brave crew headed by a good scout. We can't do everything ourselves, right? They pulled some strings, followed some leads, and figured everything out for us. Well, almost everything. The most important parts. Octavia and I will find out for ourselves when we pay our families a visit. Are you looking for revenge? Not sure what I want yet. Maybe, maybe not. Might be enough just looking at these freaks to be sure nature's punished them well enough without me. I'm really just looking for some closure, that's all.
Okay, so where's your tribe?
The sewer rats. Wait, no, that's not it. The crab lice? The threadbare moles. Man, I just can't seem to remember. Oh, right, the dung pigs.
The half-orc gives you a lopsided grin.
Fine, fine. They call themselves the Sharp Fangs, and for good reason.
Regongar grins, displaying his teeth, smaller than an orc's but still large and sharp.
They still have kids with orcs to strengthen their blood. Not bad, huh? They breed themselves like pedigree cattle.
Oh. Oh, so his tribe is not the orcs, but rather... I see. Interesting. So I guess it's a tribe of half-orcs. Gotcha.
So I've really been sold twice. First by my orc sow of a mother, who took some gold to push me and my brother out, never to see us again. Then my father chose which of us to keep and which to sell to the slavers. Treated like an animal my whole life. I'm surprised I'm not barking on all fours.
Well, I mean, if that's your fetish. They tried to turn you into an animal, but you kept your humanity. That's something to be proud of. We're all animals. Some of us just have a thicker veneer of civilization than others. You don't bark, though. You go straight for the throat. Everyone who helped make you an animal will regret it bitterly. I mean... I'd say rise above it? Sure. Although... Interesting. Alright, let's maybe steer him in a more peaceful state of mind.
Ha, true. You just can't break Regongar.
Okay, let's go meet your tribe. That's it? Alright. Sharp Fangs Tribal Camp. Gotcha. Before we go though, I am dangerously close to entering another alignment, so I'm gonna quickly grab a scroll to reset my thingamajig. And where is... oh. Arsenio Hall. There you are. Alright, sir, I would like to... there we go. Purchase a Scroll of Atonement. No, not two, just one, thanks. And can I offer you anything? Nope. Fantastic. Alright, Fabrosi, time to use this bad boy, because we have strayed from our path, which is obviously a big no-no. And... fantastic. Very nice. I'm glad that that exists. Maybe a little jarring in terms of role-playing, but still, I'm glad that it exists. Okay, so I think we'll actually start heading out now. And, I might want to bring someone that I haven't used in a little while. I guess we'll see who we haven't used. Fabrosi? Are you moving? What were you doing? Why were you just standing there doing nothing, good sir? My goodness, are we actually good to go? Whoa, we have a lot of companion quests to attend to, I guess. Alright, so we have to go deal with Octavia and Regongar's stuff, but we also need to go deal with Christian shit, so if we leave these guys out... although, I want to see if it's possible to do one thing at a time, or one of the quests at a time. But I'm assuming I should bring both. Okay, then maybe... maybe we'll go deal with Christian's thing? Alright, so who haven't we used in a little while? You know what? Ekun's got some strength, right? As does Jaethel. What if we bring these two? And then... I know I don't need to do that, but I like to. And then we can have 3 melee people, 3 ranged people. And maybe see how things go? Yeah, we haven't used these two in a little while, and I do like them a lot, so let's do it up. And the upside is that Jaethel never gets tired, so at least, you know, we won't be so lagging behind if we get tired and all that jazz. Hopefully, at least. Now, where exactly do we need to go to attend to these things, Tristan? You said that we need to go to... where again? Oh, the Secret Sanctum. Right. And... Octavia's thing is... oh. Can we actually go there? That's in the... maybe if we go here, we can go there? But Patax, we know for sure that we can't enter right now, so... I guess there's no point in doing Octavia's thing. Then let's just head towards... where do we need to go again? Oh, Secret Sanctum, so that would be from Dunwich. Gotcha. Alright, from Dunwich to Secret Sanctum we go. And that'll take 3 hours. Wait, hold on. Are we good for inventory stuff? Yeah, I think Yes, I think we're fine. Although... You know what? We're okay. I mean, I could probably get them some boots and all that shit, but whatever. Not a big deal. And something got resolved? Wait, did it actually get resolved, or are you just pulling my leg here? The Hungry Vassal. Some halfling, one of the major landowners in the area, has gotten it into her head that she should rule the kingdom. What's more, she already has a whole army of mercenaries at her command. Her appetite should be kept in check. Okay, so can you please work on that? The price of a soul. A dangerous devil has appeared in these lands. He makes deals with mortals, buying their souls and turning them into dangerous wretches without principles or honor. This otherworldly traitor must be tracked down. It's time to put an end to his misdeeds. Alright, storyteller. 10% success chance. My goodness. Alright, fine. We'll use some crisis points, I guess. I think 2 should be fine. Hopefully, at least. And I guess another couple weeks should help us up with the dealing of these things. Faster development. Okay, so that needs to be these guys. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, the rank ups only require like a week. Oh, that's awesome. Well, yeah, I guess that's awesome. Maybe? We'll see. Alright, well, let's actually end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and I guess we will visit the Secret Sanctum and see what's going on. And the Miri Sword, of course, still requires a lot of time to repair. So, yeah, I guess there might be more waiting around, depending on whether or not we can actually enter Patax, which doesn't seem to be the case right now, but we'll see. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching, and have a good breakfast!